You never fail to amaze me. Every day there is something new that makes me love you even more than before the day before. Before I met you, I never knew what it was like to be able to look at someone and smile for no reason. I wonder why people still underestimate the authenticity of long distance relationships. I fell in love with his soul before I could even touch his skin. If that is not true love, then please tell me what is. Before I met you, I used to tell myself that I would never fall in love, but that turned out to be a lie. You are on my mind now and always. You are the sweetest song that only my ears can hear. When storm clouds gather and the sky grows dark, I know you will be my shelter and keep me safe from harm. I can't stop thinking about you today, tomorrow, always. In your eyes, a thousand stars glow tonight. In your heart, a thousand heartbeats. But in me, one endless love just because I thought of you. Touch my heart with your fingers, and you will hear the most wonderful heartbeats dedicated only to you. Follow your bliss, they said, so I followed you. You are so much more than I ever dreamed of. I want you to know that you complete my life and fill my heart. You play the most wonderful music, and in hours of loneliness, my soul can hear it. The days that I live without you are grey, without joy, without grace. But soon they will pass and we can be together. I always think in you with nostalgia, but also with faith. Faith in our promise that gives me patience to overcome my cravings. Soon the time will pass, and that day that we waited for so long will arrive. Every time I see you, I fall in love all over again. Our relationship is meant to be something that was written in the stars and drawn into our destiny. Love isn't something you find. Love is something that finds you. Love is when the other person's happiness is more important than your own. Immature love says, I love you because I need you. Mature love says, I need you because I love you. Let us always meet each other with smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Sometimes the heart sees what is invisible to the eye. The best thing to hold on to in life is each other. True love is like ghosts, which everyone talks about and few have seen. Keep love in your heart. A life without it is like a sunless garden where the flowers are dead. Love is life, and if you miss love, you miss life. Distance doesn't matter if both hearts are loyal to each other. I love my life because it gave me you. I love you because you are my life. When I am with you, I feel safe from the things that hurt me inside. I can't promise to fix your problems, but I can promise you won't have to face them all alone. If you cheat on someone who is willing to do anything for you, you actually cheated yourself out of true loyalty. I was compelled to love you not because you are the fairest, but because you are the deepest, for a lover of beauty is usually a fool. She says, when are we gonna meet? I say, after a year and a war. She says, when does the war end? I say, then we meet. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. A flower cannot blossom without sunshine, and a man cannot live without love. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Love doesn't make the world go round. Love is what makes the ride worthwhile. Love is when he gives you a piece of your soul that you never knew was missing. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. Absence sharpens love, presence strengthens it. We love life not because we are used to living, but because we are used to loving. What we have once enjoyed, we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us. When you have crushed on someone, you overlook their flaws. The more you talk about that person to others, the more you fall in love with that person. Remembrance is technical term for having a crush on a person. Girls fall in love by what they hear. Boys fall in love with what they see. That's why girls wear makeup and boys lie. Not arguing at all in a relationship represents a lack of interest. People who care about one another tend to argue now and again. You never realize how much you love someone until you lose them. A true relationship is when you can tell each other anything and everything, no secrets and no lies. Research has found that good relationships are more important to a long life than exercise. Simply looking at a picture of a loved one can help relieve pain, make a person fall in love with themselves, and they'll fall in love with you. It's painful to say goodbye to someone you don't want to let go, but more painful to ask someone to stay when you know they want to leave.